In 2022, I started my very own fat loss journey. I was 110 kilos at the time, and over the course of 30 weeks, I got down to 77 kilos. A total of 33 kilos lost, which averages about 1.1 kilos per week. And here's what I looked like at the very start versus stepping in front of that camera for my photo shoot. Now, I've also helped hundreds of my clients achieve incredible results just like this. Sam, who lost 35 kilos in 37 weeks, working 60 hours as a pharmacist, or Muz, who dropped 16 kilos in 20 weeks, who's a single parent for 2 young boys. And you're probably wondering, how did they do it? Well, for most men, a good target is losing around 1% of your body weight each week. That's usually the sweet spot. So if you weigh 100 kilos, we want to aim for about 1 kilo per week. If you weigh 70 kilos, that's roughly 0.7 kilos per week. Even steady progress of half a kilo per week is going to be solid and sustainable. Now, when it comes to fat loss, in my opinion, you want to be deliberate with the actions that you take. You want to get in, make some progress, lose some weight, drop some body fat, and then get the hell out. During my 33 kilo weight loss, I managed to maintain nearly all of my muscle mass. And if you do these things right, you can achieve the same, because the more muscle that you can maintain, the higher your metabolism stays, allowing you to eat more while still losing fat. Now, tracking your numbers is going to be crucial for this. To lose roughly 1 kilo per week, you need to monitor everything. Guys who just wing it may lose some weight, but it rarely lasts. So you need to track your metrics consistently, because that's going to tell you exactly what to tweak when progress slows down, or what to cut or increase to accelerate your progress. So the real question is, what should you track? You should be tracking your calories, your protein intake, your daily steps, your scale weight, your cardio, your lifts in the gym, your weekly progress photos. You can technically lose fat without tracking everything. But for consistent long-term results, it's going to be essential to monitor everything. Now, we're lucky to live in a time when you can use tracking tools to make things so much easier, which is going to influence your body weight and also your body fat percentage. If you're not using them, you'll fall behind compared to someone who does use them. Losing roughly a kilo per week requires a calorie deficit of about 7,700 calories, but don't try to achieve this purely by slashing your food, because you'll end up feeling hungry, fatigued, and flat. Your performance will drop in the gym. The better approach is to actually increase your activity, including cardio and steps. Now, current health guidelines suggest a minimum of 150 minutes of cardio per week. If you're brand new, start with 100 to 150 minutes of moderate intensity steady state cardio, around a heart rate of 130 to 150 BPM, and spread it across training days or even rest days. For example, 150 minutes of moderate intensity steady state cardio is going to vary depending on the number of calories that you burn. But if you pair this with 10,000 steps every single day, which burns roughly 500 calories for the average man, you're going to be burning 3,500 calories per week just from walking, plus the additional calories from cardio. The remaining deficit comes from your food, around 2,700 calories for most guys. Now, a simple way to estimate your daily calorie intake is to multiply your body weight in kilos by 30. So for me, at the time, I was 110 kilos and my starting calories were 3,300, plus steps and cardio, creating a deficit that supported a steady 1 kilo weight loss per week. And the beauty of moderate intensity cardio plus walking is its low fatigue. Unlike high intensity programs, it doesn't spike your hunger, leaving you feel drained. We combine that with strength training. It's one of the most efficient ways to lose fat and actually build muscle, allowing you to eat more and feel fuller for longer. Cutting calories too aggressively leaves you looking flat and mentally drained. Instead, you want to maintain high quality food intake and sustainable activity levels. Increase your activity gradually. Don't jump straight into the deep end doing an hour of cardio every single day, especially if you're brand new. Start with 10 minutes, 20 minutes or even 30 minutes and look to build up from this. Now, when I started, I began with 20 minutes on the bike. And by the end, when I was 77 kilos, I was doing roughly an hour on the bike every single day. Don't ask me why I chose the bike. You can do a high incline treadmill walk. You can jump on the Stairmaster. You can use the elliptical. It really doesn't matter. Building your cardiovascular fitness not only transforms your body as well as your aesthetics, but it also sharpens your mind, and it lets you eat that little bit more because your energy expenditure is actually greater than your energy intake. But again, you can match them. The fundamentals are so simple. Do cardio, move your body throughout the day, eat in a modest calorie deficit, and track your metrics. You don't actually need to give up bread or try extreme approaches. Just stick to the basics. Life will challenge you. You'll go to restaurants, you'll attend weddings, you'll go to events, you'll go on holiday, but staying consistent is going to be the key measure to your success. Now, I've worked with entrepreneurs, executives, CEOs working 60 plus hours a week. Sam was one of them. I've also worked with 9-to-5 workers and the everyday man, to elite gym goers who want to compete or even build a lean athletic physique for a photo shoot. The difference between them and those that struggle is routine and organization. They follow a plan every single day, day in, day out. And that's why they get results. Now, if you're committed to reaching your goals, you'll make the necessary sacrifices you need to make to be able to get there. If you want help achieving your results, whether you want to drop body fat or whether you want to build muscle, you can click the top link in the description for one-to-one coaching. Make sure to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.